Jungkook, a key member of BTS, started his musical journey at a young age, debuting in 2013 under Big Hit Entertainment. Over the years, he evolved not just as a K-pop idol, but as a full-fledged global artist. Known for his versatile vocals, captivating stage presence, and all-round artistry, Jungkook played a significant role in helping BTS reach unprecedented global fame. While BTS as a group broke numerous records and performed sold-out stadium tours across continents, Jungkook consistently stood out as a lead vocalist and performer. As BTS members began focusing on individual projects, Jungkook's solo career emerged as a major point of interest, especially for the US music market. His ability to adapt Western music styles, collaborate with international producers, and master English lyrics made him a strong fit for the American pop scene. Jungkook's early solo releases hinted at a broader ambition to go beyond the identity of a K-pop star and establish a solo musical footprint in the global mainstream. The release of songs like Euphoria and Still With You built his personal fanbase, setting the stage for a more ambitious project aimed at global audiences. Unlike many Asian artists attempting to enter the US market, Jungkook's transition did not rely solely on novelty or cultural crossover appeal. Instead, it was built on sound alignment. His solo music showed clear influences from R&B, EDM, hip-hop, and modern pop, genres that dominate the US airwaves. Collaborations with well-known producers and songwriters in the US helped tailor his sound to fit American audiences while maintaining the unique essence of his artistry. This balance allowed Jungkook to appeal to new listeners without alienating his core fanbase. His English-language releases were not just translation efforts, but strategically crafted compositions, optimized for digital platforms, streaming trends, and algorithmic discovery. These choices helped Jungkook carve out a space in mainstream music conversations beyond K-pop circles. In addition, the high production quality of his music videos and performances matched or exceeded Western industry standards. Whether appearing on talk shows or releasing choreographed content on global platforms like YouTube and TikTok, Jungkook consistently delivered on expectations set by major Western artists. Jungkook's global influence expanded rapidly thanks to his immense presence across digital platforms. His social media engagement consistently broke records, even without frequent posts. Fans eagerly shared his music, performances, and behind-the-scenes content, allowing his work to go viral without traditional marketing. Unlike some artists who depend on legacy media outlets, Jungkook's music spread organically through fan communities, reaction channels, and real-time streaming parties. His TikTok-friendly content and aesthetic visuals helped his songs trend without needing major promotion budgets. Furthermore, he became a frequently trending topic in the US, reflecting high public interest. This visibility also attracted the attention of radio stations, Spotify editorial curators, and streaming algorithms, leading to increased airplay and playlist placements. As a result, Jungkook's reach extended far beyond BTS fans. New listeners from various demographics started engaging with his solo music due to its relatable sound, catchy hooks, and polished production. His ability to create global music while still being rooted in Korean artistry made him stand out in the highly competitive US market. As Jungkook's presence in the American music scene grew, music industry professionals began analyzing his strategies and impact. Producers, critics, and executives started referencing him in conversations about the future of global pop and the changing dynamics of music consumption. His rise challenged conventional industry models. Rather than signing with a major American label, Jungkook remained under a Korean agency, while still dominating international charts and trends. This demonstrated a new path for global success, one not dependent on traditional gatekeepers. American artists also began expressing interest in collaborating with him, viewing him as a bridge between Asian and Western pop cultures. This led to further expansion of his influence, both artistically and commercially. Music media outlets, podcasts, and discussion panels increasingly reference Jungkook when discussing the globalization of pop music. He was often cited as an example of how an artist can retain cultural authenticity while reaching mass-market appeal in the US. This increasing visibility not only elevated his brand, but also shifted how American audiences perceive K-pop and Korean solo acts. Jungkook became a key figure in a broader trend of global pop integration. A significant part of Jungkook's dominance in the American music scene is his capacity to engage live audiences. From BTS's record-setting stadium tours to solo performance appearances, his live stage presence has proven to be one of his biggest assets. As a soloist, Jungkook's concerts have drawn substantial crowds, many of whom were not long-time BTS fans. His ability to control a stage on his own, singing, dancing, and interacting, mirrored that of top Western performers. Interest in a solo US tour began to rise quickly after his debut solo release. Fan engagement on ticketing platforms and social media proved the demand was high. His showcase performances on American music shows and live-streamed events reached millions, often trending globally and generating discussion on US media outlets. As the possibility of a full-fledged US solo tour continues to grow, industry insiders acknowledge Jungkook's live potential as a revenue driver and brand builder. His performances consistently meet the production standards expected in the US, positioning him among the top-tier live acts in international pop. Beyond his music, Jungkook's influence stretches into fashion, brand partnerships, and digital content, sectors closely watched by the American entertainment industry. Major brands have expressed interest in collaborating with him due to his clean image, consistent professionalism, and massive global appeal. American fashion publications, influencers, and even designers have analyzed his wardrobe choices, especially during public appearances and performances. His impact on fashion trends echoes the behavior of top US pop icons. Additionally, Jungkook's content on platforms like TikTok and Instagram regularly goes viral, influencing the direction of global digital culture. American brands see this engagement as a new form of marketing, using fan-created content and viral challenges to reach younger audiences. Music analysts also point to Jungkook as a case study in how digital globalization works. His dominance illustrates that global influence no longer requires relocation to the US. Rather, digital presence, multilingual skills, and adaptable artistry are enough to gain cultural relevance. While traditional awards are not the only marker of success, Jungkook's impact on the American music industry has led to increasing recognition from top institutions and artists. Grammy producers, for example, have shown interest in featuring him in future shows due to his growing relevance. He has also been included in conversations around top international performers to watch. His name regularly appears in international critics' year-end lists, highlighting his increasing credibility. Major American producers and artists, including those in hip-hop, R&B, and pop, have expressed public admiration for Jungkook's work. These interactions suggest possible future collaborations that could further solidify his position in the US industry. As cross-cultural music becomes more mainstream, Jungkook is expected to be a leading figure in these global partnerships. His bilingual ability, versatile voice, and musical sensibilities make him an ideal collaborator for US-based artists. Unlike many international artists who experience temporary popularity in the US, Jungkook's success shows signs of longevity. This is largely due to his adaptability, professional consistency, and evolving musical style. He doesn't rely on gimmicks or viral trends to sustain his presence. Instead, his strategy involves producing high-quality music that reflects current global tastes while introducing his own signature identity. Moreover, his continued interaction with global audiences through live streams, content releases, and live events keeps him relevant and maintains audience loyalty. This sustained engagement is crucial for long-term presence in the American market. As new releases are planned and potential collaborations arise, music industry analysts expect Jungkook to remain a fixture in American music discussions, not just as a K-pop star, but as a genuine global artist influencing how international music is consumed and discussed. Jungkook's success story in the US music industry presents a new blueprint for non-Western artists. Instead of conforming entirely to Western standards, He has proven that blending local identity with global sounds is a viable strategy. Other Asian artists now cite Jungkook's model when planning their global debuts. Labels and management companies are also adjusting their approaches, focusing more on international collaborations, digital-first campaigns, and fan-driven momentum. American industry veterans now consider Jungkook a reference point when planning outreach into Asian markets or when signing new talent. His global appeal makes him a case study for future A&R strategies. By building a fan-first, content-driven, quality-based career, Jungkook has redefined what it means to be a global pop star.